Hello everyone, Nick here, and today I thought it'd be a really wonderful day to show you guys where I work. So I work at a plant shop here in Philadelphia called Urban Jungle, and it's really a wonderful environment. Up here on the second floor we have a greenhouse where in the wintertime we are forced to bring our plants upstairs since we don't have any heat downstairs. And since we just got a delivery in from Florida, I thought it'd be a really wonderful day to show you guys what's going on. So right when you walk in the greenhouse, you're hit in the face with warmth and humidity, which might not sound so great, but here in the winter of Philadelphia, it's wonderful. My boss calls it the rejuvenation station. Here's some Stromanthe trio stars that are absolutely beautiful. I think this one right here is the winner. The leaves are huge. A Monstera deliciosa that's really getting quite large, taking up a lot of space. Some Alocasia amazonica, a Dieffenbachia. Over here's one of my favorites. This is a Schefflera amate. I've really been taking to these plants as of late. A Ficus altissima, a ZZ plant, Zamioculca zamiifolia. These are some Ficus bonsai pre-starts, and one of my favorites, Peperomia padiolata. This one's also called Peperomia tetragona, and the leaves feel like cardboard. It's one of my favorites. Then right up here we have some Peperomia rana verde, one of my new favorites as well. A rather new one on the market. I think it looks very similar to these ripple peperomias, which you see right here, and the Pilea peperomioides, which you see right back here. This is a rather large Crassula ovata or jade plant, and then some watermelon peperomias or Peperomia argyria, a rather popular peperomia at the moment. And then a jade jewel dracaena. I saw this one at TPIE and I just loved it, so of course I had to order some. And the largest Calathea lancifolias I have ever seen in my life. These ones are huge. In fact, the one right behind us over here is the largest Calathea lancifolia I've ever seen. The leaves are huge, and I've been jokingly calling it the Tyrannosaurus rex of Calathea lancifolias. And then right up here is an unfurling monstera leaf that's rather new. And one of my favorites, actually, Tradescanthia spathaceae variegata. It's related to the wandering Jew. And then some asparagus setaceus or asparagus ferns. So these are sure to be everyone's favorite. These are totems of Monstera adansonii, or Swiss cheese vine. I love that they're already growing on the totems and they're just clambering up the poles. They look absolutely amazing. Then over here I have some Hoya carnosa rubra. And then on the shelf over here, I have some Hoya carnosa tricolor. These ones are huge. They are just vining all over the place. And then down here I have a nice selection of air plants, or Tillandsia. I like to keep a really nice selection of air plants here at the jungle. It's definitely something that a lot of people are looking for, so I like to keep a huge variety. A few of them have really been standing out to me, like this one right here. I believe this one is the Calescens, so Tillandsia calescens. And then I've also been really enjoying this one down here. It kind of reminds me of a Xerographica. It's not, but I believe I have a Xerographica right over here for those of you who aren't aware. It's really cool. This is a mini Xerographica, and I've been really enjoying these gold rings. So we have a small and a large. This is a Philodendron Burley Marx, a Dracaena Eldorado, a Ficus elastica taniki. This is actually one of my new favorite plants at the moment. This is a natal mahogany, a really cool plant. It's very shiny, it's very native looking, and it's just very easy to grow. Right here is a Ficus lyrata little fiddle, a Homolamina emerald gem. Then I like to keep a really nice selection. It's actually kind of small right now, but a nice selection of terrarium plants. This is one of my favorites, Pilea pubescens silver cloud. Another one of my favorites is this Peperomia orba right here. This is the variegated. And then Calesia. So this is Calesia repens. This one's the copper, and then I also have the variegated. They're related to the wandering Jew. And then I like to keep some mini Calatheas. This one's a Calathea Freddy and a Calathea Gray Feather. Here's our fun little stone head planter that has a philodendron in it. And then our watering bin. So we water everything conveniently from the bottom here at the jungle. So in our bin is a Ficus elastica, a philodendron lemon lime, some begonia. So this is a rhizomatous begonia, and this is a rex begonia. Really gorgeous. Love to stay moist, but it's just very convenient to water things from the bottom and just kind of set and forget things for a while they just soak it up via capillary action. Then up here, I have a lot of my 6-inch plants. So this is a Calathea warsawisii, another Stromanthus sanguinea trio star, a Calathea beauty star, which is beautiful, a Schefflera arboricola. This is a Ficus Audrey right here, some more Rex begonias, another Ficus Audrey, and then some philodendron lemon lime in hanging baskets, and then some strawberry begonias in hanging baskets as well. I like to keep a few hanging baskets around, some philodendron lichens, and then here's an Alocasia amazonica. We really enjoy making terrariums in-house here at the Jungle, so here's one I personally made, as well as this one down here that features a Peperomias serpens, a hemigraphis, and a Schefflera arboricola, as well as some really fun moss. And then our humidifier that keeps our plants very nice and happy, including this Monstera deliciosa that's huge, taking up a lot of space, and this large Calathea lancifolia as well that's just loving the humidity, as well as this Tenanthe setosa, which is a rather new Marantaceae family member for me. Here's a variegated cast iron plant, or Aspidistra elatior variegata, a very, very easy plant. You just kind of forget about it and water it once a month or two. So believe it or not, but this is a totem of Scindapsus pictus. It's beautiful the way it shingles up the totem. I just really, really enjoy it. And then some more Tillandsias. And then this is really cool. This is a ZZ Zenzi. So it's a new kind of ZZ plant on the market that stays kind of bonsai'd, if you will. I really enjoy its small stature. It's the same care requirements as a normal ZZ plant, but just a little bit more interesting of a look. Another Tenanthe setosa. A golden pothos totem that's just amazing. I've been really into these totems lately, specifically these large ones. And then a philodendron, I believe this is philodendron Congo. And all of our succulents and cacti. So we have an aloe vera right here, a euphorbia, a rickrack cactus, and then this is a prickly pear as well as this one right here. They're also called opuntias. And then down here we have some cactus and succulent gardens, which make wonderful gifts. And as you see, all of our cacti and succulents come pre-potted in terracotta with sand and stone as a top dressing, which just makes it look very nice. And just another look at our cacti and succulent section, which is actually quite barren, believe it or not, since we just got all of our tropicals in from Florida. Here's a Spathiphyllum sensation, my favorite type of peace lily. The leaves are a little bit larger and duller than the standard peace lily that you see, a little bit more prehistoric looking in my opinion. Then up here is a Bantel sensation Sansevieria, and then a Calathea gecko, one that's a little bit harder to find, a Ficus elastica taniki, a Ficus Audrey once again, another Ficus elastica taniki, and then a Calathea medallion that's looking quite wonderful, and then another Calathea warsawisii, and then a little Ficus lyrata right down here. Our greenhouse may not be huge, but there certainly is a lot to look at, including these philodendron red kings that are the reddest philodendrons I've ever seen before in my entire life. And then some more asparagus ferns. I have some more Tradescanthia spathaceae variegatas over here, and then some philodendron lichens right over here. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Urban Jungle Philly, and be sure to follow me at phillyfoliage. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this little greenhouse tour. I've been really looking forward to showing you guys where I work. It's a really wonderful space. Right now I can't fit as much plants since I am limited in the amount of space that I'm working with, but once the summer comes around, I'll definitely do a tour once again of the store so you can see what it's like in the summer when it's warm and I can keep plants downstairs. So thank you guys once again. I really hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks again for joining us. Bye!